Hello again, and welcome back to my series of portrait paintings called Southport People. This time around, I'm painting a very special lady called Kath Wilson, and an incredible story born out of tragedy and heartbreak. On September 11th, 1987, Kath was on holiday in Tenerife when she had a call from home to say that her son Jeff, just 18, had been lost at sea. Jeff Clemens had taken the day off work with his childhood friend Patrick Vicano to go fishing in the Irish Sea just off the coast of Southport. They joined two other friends, Colin Brookfield and Stephen Woodbridge, aboard Colin's 15-foot cabin cruiser, the Sandy Lady, which Colin had only purchased a week earlier. The group set off from Ainsdale Beach and headed into the Irish Sea, where the boat became entangled in a storm and capsized. About 2 miles out, they cut the engine and dropped the anchor. However, suddenly a large wave hit the boat and they were all thrown into the water. Jeff's friend Paddy left the boat and headed back to shore, swimming an incredible 13 hours against the tide to reach dry land. Jeff and Stephen stayed with the boat, but Jeff got hypothermia and weakened, slipped into the cold Irish Sea, sadly drowning at sea, and a day later washing up on the shores of Blackpool. 24 hours after that, Colin Brookfield was also washed up on the shores of Blackpool, just 8 miles north of Southport. During the night, 2 rescue boats came within 100 yards of the Sandy Lady, but failed to spot the 2 men stranded at sea. Stephen managed to hold on to the wind-battered hull of the boat for 20 hours until daybreak, when he was rescued and winched to safety by a rescue helicopter. At the time, despite Southport being a busy tourist seaside town, it was poorly served with maritime rescue services, with the nearest RNLI base situated at Lytham St Anne's to the north and Wirral to the south. So following the death of her son, Kath was determined to ensure that no other mother, no other family would have to go through the pain that her and her family had endured. So Kath founded the Southport Offshore Rescue Trust, the charity which operates Southport Lifeboat, in 1987. And shortly after set about renovating the old lifeboat station here in Southport, which had been left dilapidated since the 1920s. And since first operating back in 1988, Southport Lifeboat has helped in the safe return of over 400 people on the Sefton coastline. But the old lifeboat station, which was built in 1886, had been cramped and in poor condition and really not fit for purpose. So in 2005, she started the Southport Lifeboat Charity Shop on Everton Road in Birkdale in Southport, which has been raising many thousands of pounds to pay for a new lifeboat station ever since. It was always Kath's dream to build a brand new facility in a better location facing the beach with easy access to the sea, which was much needed. Since 2005, Kath has quietly and steadily and determinedly gone about her mission. She's encouraged customers to donate and to buy goods through the Southport Lifeboat Charity Shop in Birkdale, sign up to a lifeboat lottery, holding car boot sales, and encouraged people to host their own fundraising events. And then, on January 14th, 2022, after 35 years of hard work and determination and fundraising, Kath Wilson and her colleagues at the Southport Offshore Rescue Trust unveiled their brand new state-of-the-art lifeboat station. At a cost of over £1.4 million, all of which is public donations, this new state-of-the-art lifeboat station stands as a testament to the determination and passion of those working at the Southport Lifeboat Trust and the generosity of the public who have funded it. Since its founding in 1987, the Southport Offshore Lifeboat Trust has saved many hundreds of lives and will continue to save many hundreds more for the foreseeable future. Today, there are between 50 and 60 independent lifeboat stations operating along the coast of the UK, with no other agenda other than to save lives. Completely independent from central government and funded solely by the British public. When I met Kath back in 2024 to propose me painting her, my first impressions were of a loving grandmother and a loving mother, and a very kind-hearted, warm person. A very humble person who doesn't shout about her achievements, even though she has been publicly honoured for them a number of times in the past. And it's also an honour to be able to paint Kath's portrait for this collection of paintings. The Southport Lifeboat Station costs between £60,000 and £80,000 per year to run to save those lives. So if you would like to give, donate, or visit Kath's charity shop here in Southport in Birkdale, if you're close by, please do, please donate, make a difference, and keep this dream alive. I've included links below this video with the Southport Lifeboat Charity website, which also has information about the charity shop in Birkdale. So if you're anywhere in the region and you want to visit, there's a massive amount of stock, all great stuff to buy, so you can get something back for your money, or just donate on the website. There's also lots more information and links that you might find useful below this video. Also, if you're at the Southport Flower Show this year, 2025, and watching this video because you've scanned a QR code on one of the paintings, especially Kath Wilson's painting, the lifeboat station is right at the side of Victoria Park on the seafront. So if you have time, it'd be great for you to just walk literally 50 yards down the road towards the sea, and on the left from the road you'll see the lifeboat station. They're usually open. They have open days throughout the duration of the flower show, so feel free to pop by, have a tour, say hello to the staff. Maybe Kath herself will be there. I also left a comments book by the exhibition, by the painting, so if I hope that you made a comment, please do leave a comment, or go back and leave a comment. Feel free to say anything you like. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. If you didn't have time, I'd hope you'd make a comment on this video. Good or bad, I don't care, and anything is welcome. As long as you leave a comment, that would be wonderful. Also, I do take commissions for portraits. I don't paint cats, dogs, squirrels, or hamsters. No pets, but I do paint humans. So if you're interested in having your own portrait painted and be immortalized in paint forever, then feel free to contact me from my website or the QR code link at the show. There should be a link there at the show, and you can contact me to inquire about having your own portrait painted. So if you're still with me and you've reached this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me tell you a bit more about this painting itself. So all the Southport people portraits are a bit of a tongue twister, that are painted with acrylic on canvas. The first 6 portraits at least are larger portraits, so they're between 2 and 2.5 foot in size. That's the unframed size, however they will be framed for the exhibition. Then I plan to paint a number, probably about 14 more smaller portraits of people in the Southport area. Some who have made contributions. It may be people that I meet in cafes. It'll be a collection of various people from various backgrounds, all Southport residents. The entire collection, probably around 20 paintings when finished, will be exhibited maybe again at the Southport Flower Show 2026 and in various galleries around the region, so do keep an eye out for that. So after around 20 hours, this is what we have. The finished portrait is yet to be varnished and framed. Thank you for watching the video, and I really hope that you enjoy the exhibition and the show.